Well, you recognise him, I know, but he's definitely on view today. The top scorer in the league, and it's live. This cathedral of football, Real Madrid's Bernabeu Stadium. I'm Martin Tyler, I'm joined by Alan Smith. The action is from La Liga. It's Real Madrid against Girona.
Yeah, real buzz around this ground. Full house, a lot of interest in it. Hope it doesn't disappoint.
This is the Real Madrid lineup. Thibaut Courtois starts in goal. Ferland Mendy plays alongside Achraf Hakimi in defence. Casemiro starts, looking to continue his great form in midfield. In attack, Karim Benzema starts. He was man of the match last time out. This is the lineup today for Girona. The system that we think they're going to go with is 4-5-1. That one striker will need a bit of support.
Yeah, you do not want him to be left isolated, otherwise this formation will not work.
Here's a chance to whip it in. Has a go here. Comfortable for the keeper. Rafael Varane. We're looking at the best defence in the division at the moment in Real Madrid.
And I think what makes this team so hard to beat is the fact that everybody works hard out of possession. It starts at the front with the strikers.
Nick Viergever. Enterprising attacking play, but not quite enterprising enough. Probing away, working away at the opposition with these passes. Got to be. There it is, first goal of the game. And coming this early, the promise of more to come.
Well, let's have a look at the build-up to this goal, Martin. That's just as good at the finish. The understanding between the players was second to none.
Rafael Varane. Valverde. Ceballos. Well, no one's picking him up in the wide area. This could be dangerous. Hakimi. He could cross it from here. A timely challenge. Here's Edwards. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Keeping the ball and looking for an opening. And they've got it away from the danger. Augustinson. Excellent attacking play here. They could open up the opposition now. Really vital interception here. Dani Ceballos. Benzema. Here's Edwards. That's good passing, probing, taking on the opposition and the responsibility as well. Ceballos. Interception here. Going forward with real purpose now. Spaced across the ball now. It's a fine stop at full stretch from the keeper to turn that aside. Corner coming up. In goes the corner. It's not really away, poor clearance. Oh, an important interception that. Well, he's cleared the danger. Edwards. Well, they've got the opposition on the back foot with this break. They're coming at them with numbers. Here's Edwards. And that was a very well-timed tackle. Well, look at the room in which to attack. Room for the cross. Goal for Real Madrid, the equaliser's in.
Now they're stepping it up now. Well, that is a beautiful cross, and it's done justice with a firm, accurate header.
So away we go at 1-1. Here's Edwards. Neatly intercepted. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Return pass. And the referee has acknowledged the flag from his assistant, given the offside. And they've spread it out wide here. Want to keep possession, that's the way they play, but they're not doing it. Threading it through. It was a promising situation. They could have made more of that. Benzema. It's another turnover here. They're looking good when they attack. The space is on the inside. That could open them up. It's bounced back off the bar. They might have played him in here. He's got his block in and the cross. So here we are at half-time, and it's 1-1.
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV. Excitement and anticipation ahead of kick-off time. Here we are at the Estadio de Montilivi. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary box, and I'm joined for commentary by Lee Dixon. An action coming up from the Spanish top division, La Liga. It is Girona versus Barcelona.
I'm excited, Derek. Really looking forward to this game. Come on, bring it on.
Nothing wrong with that idea. It looks promising. And the ball sailing over everyone in the centre. On the ball, Augustinsson. And on the ball, Viergever. Diamanka. Making progress. Fine cross into the middle. Not really the ideal clearance. Well, here's the table, and one of the surprise packages, no doubt about it, Getafe, who've been more than getting by, actually playing dazzling football.
Yeah, fantastic start. They've got to build on that start now. All of a sudden in the Champions League spot, can they keep it going? A long way to go, but the confidence they've built up over this first part of the season, that could carry them through towards the end and have a really good finish.
Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man. Lee, what are you anticipating seeing from him?
Well, a hat-trick in his last game. Defenders, beware. Concentrate on your job. They will take great...
And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Well, for Girona, it was even Steven in the last game. A draw against Real Madrid. How will they fare today, Lee?
Well, not a lot in that game at all. 1-1 draw away, but nothing between the two sides. I think it's going to be a draw.
Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Can he finish this? And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides. Well, I'm sure you want to see this again. Where is everybody? The defenders, nowhere to be seen. It's an open goal.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Manoeuvring his way forward. He's got to score! Very clear who got the last touch. So a corner coming up. And he's fired over the corner. Oh, punch happy, the keeper. De Jong. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Oh dear, I think he's left his shooting boots behind in the dressing room.
Well, it was well worth the effort. Poor technique, really. Should do better than that.
Piccini. And on the ball, Viergever. Now with it, Piccini. Diamanka. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Dele Alli. Dembele on the ball. Wagué. You've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Diamanka. Well, possession is the watchword inside their own territory. Piccini. Now, let's see what they can do here. Very comfortable when in possession. Piccini. A wonderful intervention. And that was a very fine read. Barcelona have lost possession. They've given it away. Well, great read there to intercept. Wagué. Dembele. Oh goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Diamanga. This looks promising. An attack full of promise. Dembele. Lukaku. Trailing as they are, what will be the thinking in the camp as you see it, Lee?
Well, so far I'd give Barcelona just 6 out of 10. They've been the nearly team. It's so close. Be a bit more aggressive in midfield. Get the ball into wide areas a little bit more. Try and stretch.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary position by Lee Dixon. And live football coming up from the Dutch Eredivisie. It is Feyenoord, and they face Fortuna Sittard.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. I'm just hoping we get a nice, quick tempo from the start of this game. Both teams do like to get forward, both positive in their approach in the game, so we should be in for some entertainment.
Shot attempted. Goalkeeping of the very highest order.
Oh, it was a great shot as well. Great shot, great save.
Demers. Failed to keep hold of it. Well, he's almost been hassled out of play here. Superbly read and executed. Goiginga. I must say, this looks promising. And it's a quality pass. And there we go. It is the ideal opening.
Well, here it is again. It looks a simple goal. He gets in a position not that far out from goal, but he has to hit the target. He does that, and it's in the back of the net.
The opening goal of the game then. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Can they switch to an even higher gear? Thomas Goiginga. Keeping it moving dynamically. It looks promising. Lack of guile with regard to that cross. Goalkeeper's ball. Kukcu. Senesi. Well, sitting deep like this might be a dangerous game. Playing with purpose and control. Can he do it from miles out? Simple for the keeper dealing with that long-range effort. Verdonk. Electing to cross into the centre. Not all that convincing defensively. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Kukcu. Read it superbly to take back possession. Showing patience, looking for the equaliser. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Can they get in behind them? That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. And you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Newcup has it. They do pass the ball with authority. Well, the cross needed to be better than that one. Still alive. Demers. And they are on the move again. Just straying offside. Cookchu. Bart Newcomb. Into the advanced position. It might be on for them. Happy to take on the shot. Tremendous block. There's not a great margin for error when it comes to hitting it on the volley, Lee.
No, it's a really difficult technique, but it's worth a go. He had a go and he failed, but he'll get another chance.
Demers. Well, you've got to try to make it a bit more difficult for your opponent than that. Manoeuvring his way forward. Good numerical situation. Looks promising, this. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. And now the delivery. It comes to absolutely nothing. This might have potential. Dangerous looking attack.
Well, the host dominating possession. It really has been impressive. They've created a lot from midfield. Their forwards are having a field day. Coach will be really happy with the creativity, but he'll be even happier if he can extend their lead now. Very happy indeed.
The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. Cookchu. And now passing it through. Can't miss, surely. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel.
Yeah, it's a great day for football in this lovely stadium. Alan Smith is alongside me, Martin Tyler. Eredivisie action for you from the Netherlands. This looks like a really good game, Alan.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. I think both teams here are going to be positive. They are set up to attack, so I'm expecting a few goals here today. I don't want to put the mockers on, but I am expecting a few.
Well, here is the team sheet for the home side. Well, it's 4-4-2 for them today, but we think the middle four might... Gonna try his luck! And the keeper able to stop that one. It does look, Alan, as though it is going to continue to be a one-horse race, but we shouldn't stop praising them because they've been excellent.
Well, what I've been impressed with is the way that they've kept the focus despite this big gap. They've not rested on the laurels and heading towards being champions.
In with a chance. Powerful drive, close enough to suggest have another go, son.
Yeah, strong shot. I think the keeper saw it coming all the way, though.
This game really is a chance for him to express himself.
Well, left foot, right foot, he just caresses the ball. And he's got an eye for a pass too, wonderful.
The defender really putting his body on the line to stop the cross. Tapia. Able to intercept here. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Tapia. Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out. Couldn't keep it. Well, they could get the ball back here, and they have done. Tapia. The goal that would put them in front doesn't look too far away the way they're playing. Good defending. Haris Vučkić. It's poor work, really. Good width in the attack here, looking for a cross at the end of it. Out in front of goal. No threat now. Frankowski. Tackling is a real skill. Threads it through. It's a deep cross towards the back post. Good stretch by the goalkeeper to push that away from danger. Intercepted here. Strong, fair challenge, pulls out for a throw though. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there.
I think we've seen it. The visitors controlling possession, but I don't think the manager will...
Tried his luck! Excellent work from the keeper. In goes the corner. He's won it back easily. Very hard for the defending team to do anything with the ball in these circumstances. Striding forward, purposefully. Just rushed it a little bit, could have relaxed a bit more.
Yeah, and he seemed to be off balance when he hit it.
Very exciting news, isn't it, for the buying club that the deal has been completed.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good investment, and I can see him hitting the ground running, having an impact from day one.
Trying a bit too hard, trying to force the pass, and it went straight to an opponent. Tapia. Threw everything behind that shot and frustrated that it wasn't quite on target.
Well, if he keeps getting in those kind of areas, I'm sure he'll score pretty soon.
Well, here he goes. It's good to see a player do this. Put the ball into the middle. Dangerous. Well, sometimes you just have to clear it like that. Safety first. Frankowski. Saw that coming and intercepted. Well, we're halfway through. Ball is moving again for the start of the second half. Behind the defenders, over their heads. That's given us offside.
He's one of those that loves to hang on the shoulder, and he'll hope eventually that flag will stay down.
They've lost the ball. Patient play as they try to get the goal that will put them in front. Frankowski. Steady at best in the first 45 minutes, still 45 minutes to go, of course.
Room for improvement, I think you could say, from this lad.
He's cut it out. Teammates getting out of the way because they know he can dribble it here. And the manager deciding to go for it and bring on a new player. Does he want to cross it now? He could. Cuts it back well. Shot blocked here on the front foot now. They've got a corner, hoping for the goal that would put them in the lead. He's put in the corner. And that will clear the danger. That is Vucic. Here's a chance to go down the outside of the opposition. Squandering possession cheaply, really, with that pass. And out wide, they were in a good position until that defender acted very promptly and decisively. And it's been an hour of very good football here. We've still got 30 more minutes to go, and I'm sure we're going to enjoy that as well. He's confident with the ball at his feet, isn't he? Room for the cross. Has a go here. Tried to find the winning ticket in the raffle, but a couple of numbers short.
Yes. He took it early, though.
What we've got now is an extra attacking element to the side to try and break the game open and get a goal that could be decisive. Yeah, it's a great day for football in this lovely stadium. Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith. The action today is from the Cup. It's the quarter-final. It's Feyenoord against FC Groningen.
Yeah, it's a one-off, 90 minutes, and no chance in a second leg in this tournament, so should be a really positive attitude from both sides.
Well, he got the power. From that range, that was pretty good, but not the accuracy.
Yeah, if you try from that distance, you've got to do a better job than that.
And for Feyenoord, this is how they're going to line up. We've got it down as a 4-3-3.
Yeah, it's a system that the Netherlands used to use all the time. I think really they invented it, and plenty of countries have adopted it since. If it works, it's really tough to handle.
This is how the visitors will line up today. Two banks of four, 4-4-2.
Yeah, how it always used to be. Don't see it quite so often these days, but that's a classic formation and really capable of causing problems here today.
Well, you know who's been dominating the stories in the newspapers, lots of stuff on the social media networks as well, and it's leaked out really from the dressing room, I think, that he is considering hanging up his boots, Alan.
Well, I think it'll be
It's a good pass in behind the defenders. Really strong tackle, and the ball's gone out for a throw. With his skill, here's a chance. Well, here it is! Well, the keeper got to that, and probably should have done.
Yeah, you would expect him to save it, and he did.
In goes the corner. Just too high with the header.
Yeah, unlucky. Good anticipation to get there first.
Tapia. Well, whether they're being forced back or whether they're just doing this as a tactic, it's hard to understand at the moment, because they're just saying, well, you throw your punches at us and we'll try one now. Well, they set up to defend, Alan, but they conceded after all.
Yeah, you can say that they invited that pressure, that the goal was coming, and now really they've got to change their attitude, haven't they? Well, it was a decent move, and to get some space in a crowded penalty area.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. That's one back well. That's out, this'll be a throw. Doesn't want to lose it here. Well, they are moving the ball well here. That was a chance to really get in at the goalkeeper, running off the defender, but he's run offside. Tapia. That's good passing, probing. There's space to get the cross in. Very skilled. These passes may look easy, but the work off the ball is very important. In the clear in front of goal. Threw everything behind that shot, and frustrated that it wasn't quite on target.
Well, if he keeps getting in those kind of areas, I'm sure he'll score pretty soon.
The pass not completed, really. cut it out. Oh, time to get the cross now. And there's the cutback. He didn't really work the keeper, did he? Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. Got the ball now under control and a chance to move themselves forward, get up the pitch. Saw the pass coming and got there first. Threads it through. And there it is! He took it with great aplomb. I'm sure getting the first goal gave him the confidence to grab the second chance here. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. On the attack here. Able to make the interception.
The hosts had more than enough of the ball today. We've seen some lovely football. Their key players really pulling the strings and put them into a dominant position from which I can't really see them messing it up.
Tapia. Intercepted here. Tapia. Goes for goal. Goalkeeper able to make a save here. That's the referee's decision. 2 added minutes. Tapia. No need to attack so much in the second half. A lot of quality in this quarter-final of the Dutch Cup, as seen in the first half. Here we go for the second.
Yeah, looking forward to it. I think as the second half progresses, we'll see 1 or 2 mistakes perhaps from those defenders.
Could get the ball into the box now. Wants to have a go. Shot blocked here. Excellent interception. Cleared the ball. Well, when the transfer window is open, you know Manchester City will be looking, and this time they've done more than look. They bought.
Yeah, about 75 million. That is a really positive move. I think it's vital that he settles down.
And here's the shot. Got to it and made the save comfortably.
Yeah, he would have got some stick if that had have found the net.
Corner's taken. Not able to take full advantage of a good position. They continue to defend as a unit, but no real attacking outlet, so the game is being played in their half. Takes the shot on. Won't be happy with those kind of shots to deal with. Teammates getting out of the way because they know he can dribble it here. We've had an hour gone here and still 30 minutes left. He can't keep it on the pitch, he's gone out for the throw. Well, he's got options on the bench, of course.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by Lee Dixon. And live football coming up from the Dutch Eredivisie. It is Feyenoord, and they face Heracles Almelo.
Yeah, thanks as always, Derek. It's a pleasure to be here. Anticipating a really good game today. The atmosphere is great. Certainly buzzing from the spectators' point of view as we head towards kick-off. Hopefully, we won't be disappointed.
A highly purposeful attack, this. The emphasis on getting the ball forward. Now, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Well, here's how Feyenoord line up. If you like wingers, you'll love this, Lee.
Yeah, absolutely. I love to watch a winger play, especially with pace and power. The central striker will stay more or less in front of the goal. The support will be provided by the three central midfield players. The back four is pretty...
Real chance. Danger averted for now. You can't help feeling when you look at the table that when you're playing dominant football such as they have been, that they're going to lap the field.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been so professional in what they do, on and off the pitch. They focus on each game. They can see the finishing line now, not too long to go. Can't see anybody catching them.
Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man. Lee, what are you anticipating seeing from him?
Well, he's added goals to his wizardry. Will he get another goal today? Brace.
Must score! And sadly, you've got to say, miles off target.
Well, if he'd have just bent it or maybe just gone for a bit more accuracy. Instead, he went for the strong shot and he just fluffed his lines.
Well, it's fair to say he's been across all the back pages and the focus of social media as well, leading into this game. The rumours are true. He is going to end his wonderful career at the end of this season. And what a loss for the club that is bound to be, Lee.
Well, legend is a very overused word in my book in football, but this guy deserves that label. He'll be sadly missed next season for sure. How do they make up for him not being there? Looks like the transfer window for me.
Spot on with that tackle. Bart Newcup. Dangerous looking attack. The goal seemed to be at his mercy, but defenders don't always have to touch the ball to have an influence.
No, it's that pressure that comes from the defender that makes him hurry his shot. Close.
Great challenge, he got nothing but ball. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Ito. He's lost it. Looking for that final pass, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. It looks promising. What can he do from here? Good technique display. Can they take the lead here? It has to be. Still possibilities. Really a very poor ball. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Deflected behind, corner forthcoming. And he's fired over the corner. Not all that convincing defensively. Giving it a try. My goodness, Lee, the goalkeeper had his work cut out for him, but delivered.
Yeah, that's what they do. Look at that save, a brilliant effort.
Absolutely magnificent goalkeeping.
Oh, he's almost turning away, he thinks he scored. The goalkeeper doesn't.
Will he finish? Simple save for the keeper.
Well, he had to pick the fly to the ball up, that was all. Got behind it, good save. Well, Derek, the stats tell you everything. I'm scratching my head trying to work out what these players are going to do next to show us a bit of quality. Somebody please take the game by the scruff of the neck.
Attending to his defensive chores. Goiginga. And there's the feed into the box. Well, he failed to get... Not the easiest of situations for the keeper. Corner kick played in. Well, he got the touch on the ball, and so a corner it'll be. They've decided to take the corner short. He might be onto something. Surely, the opening goal, due reward for their efforts.
Well, they've made the pressure count. They really deserve this lead. Well, here we see a better angle on it, and there's nothing the keeper can do. A significant deflection, and he's beaten.
The opening goal of the game, then. Not a good pass. Kukcu. Thomas Geuginger. Tapia on the ball. Terrific block there. And the danger cleared. Going well. He has time to play it over. Geuginger. And his big shot attempted. Well, he had designs on a double, but the goalkeeper wasn't having it.
Well, he did better than the first time, the goalkeeper. What a save that is.
Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. Well, the managers will now deliver their...
컨트롤해서 달라는 것이었습니다. 이 선수는 내 기대치를 충분히 부합해서 모습을 보여주고 있었습니다. 이 선수 플레이가 아주 만족스럽습니다. 감독이 말했습니다. 패치가 안 돼 있어서 국정만 바꿀게요. 이거 발로 한번 부탁드려요. 채팅 쳐주세요.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray, and with me for commentary is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And we're focusing on a league that always seems to give plenty of time to youth, the Eredivisie. It is Feyenoord, and they take on Groningen.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Both teams will no doubt be looking for a quick start. So important to get focus from the off. Really looking forward to this. Hopefully it won't disappoint.
This attack looks highly promising. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Well, here's how Feyenoord line up. This particular setup is becoming more and more in favour.
Yes, Derek, one central striker, two wingers who will provide the width, a very narrow three in midfield, a back four, the two full-backs will be expected to support, but also defend and help out the centre-backs.
Textbook defending inside the box. And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today. It looks pretty orthodox, Lee.
Yeah, I love this formation, 4-4-2. The two main strikers will stay close together. The full-backs will link up with the wide players. The two holding midfielders will sit in front of the centre-backs.
In position to give them the lead, maybe. A brisk start and a quick goal.
Well, the manager would have said, keep it tight at the back and see if we can nick an early goal, and they certainly have done. Well, look at this again. It's all about being in the right place at the right time. And from that sort of range, there's only one winner.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? And he takes it on. It's the high-pressure, high-intensity approach. Manoeuvring his way forward. And options in the centre. Unable to make the mark with that cross. And he's taken it away. Surely! Just had to keep his concentration to the maximum, and he did. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Keen to take it short here. And the danger clear. Verdonk. Oh, they have it again. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Valencia. And he was in the right place to intercept. Well, they're sitting ever deeper. Thomas Geuginger. Can he do it from miles out? Newcup has it. This looks promising. Real danger. It's got to be! And a goal it is! They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved.
Well, here it is again. It looks a simple goal. He gets in a position not that far out from goal, but he has to hit the target. He does that, and it's in the back of the net.
It's going their way, 2-0. Dangerous looking attack. Well, you can see he was feeling the pressure, but gave it a go anyway. Not close though.
Well, it was definitely worth the chance, just got the technique a little bit off.
A complete miscue by the goalkeeper. Will there be a price to pay? And a goal! Not over just yet. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Cook-Chu. A move of promise on the flank. Crossed into the penalty area. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Zayfank. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Goiginga. Cook-Chu. And moving the ball nicely. Throw-ins given. Fruitful looking attack. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. An opportunity to add to their advantage, but not taken.
It was worth an effort, wasn't it? Too much space was given to him. He takes the shot on.
Gertruida with it. A bit of running room now on the wing. Thomas Goiginga. Every pass hitting its target. Will he find the net? Oh, it's in! A two-goal cushion now, and the lead fully merited.
Let's have a look at that again. The keeper thinks he's done enough, but he hasn't. It's just gone past him. He does get a touch on it, though.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Beautifully disguised ball. Tremendous block. A chance then for the respective manager. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences.
The hosts have had the lion's share of possession. If you don't control the ball in midfield, it's very difficult to have enough of the ball to create chances for your strikers, and really has been a dominant performance.
Going well. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. Can they get in behind them? A chance to whip it in. And showing fine vision. It really is such a free-scoring performance. Just nothing the defenders can do about it, seemingly.
Well, Derek, take another look at this now.
We've really made it to the business end now. Just 4 teams left in the cup, and the scene is set for an enthralling semi-final. Who will make it through to the showpiece event? Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and I'm joined as always by Lee Dixon. And only 4 teams are left in this cup competition. We're at the semi-final stage. It is Feyenoord up against Ajax.
It's almost within touching distance, that final, but this is the biggest game of the tournament for me. You have to be strong, you have to be brave. Can you get into that final? Derek, it should be a cracker.
Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Here's how Feyenoord line up. If you like wingers, you'll love this, Lee.
Yeah, absolutely. I love to watch a winger play, especially with pace and power. The central striker will stay more or less in front of the goal.
It has to be! But it's come off the keeper! Much more straightforward for the keeper this time, but previously he had work to do.
Well, double bubble. He gets the ball in the end, but the first save he makes, absolutely brilliant.
Gertruida with it.
Well, Derek, it's a massive help to a team when you hear your fans as loud as this. Can they utilise their energy?
What can he do from here? They've regained possession. Could be a chance to break here. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Verdonk. Kukcu. And that puts them in position. It looked as though he might have been onside, but he was just a fraction off.
Oh, I'm not so sure. I'd like to see that again.
Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man. Lee, what do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, as soon as you start putting the ball in the net, 3 goals in the last 3 games, that breeds confidence. And when you've got a player that sharp in front of goal, he's a huge asset to the team.
And turned out of play, so it will be a throw-in. It might be on for them. Space and time for the cross. Staunch rearguard action. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. David Neres. It's with Hakim Ziyech. Losing possession here. Well, there's been a boatload of speculation surrounding him ahead of the game, and the rumours have been confirmed. He's elected to end his illustrious career at the end of this campaign. A massive loss for the club, Lee. Firing it towards goal. Well, the shot from that position left a bit to be desired.
You've just got to hit the target. Let the power down a little bit and go for accuracy.
Edson Alvarez. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. It's all about translating threats into goals. Opportunity it is. Well, it might still work out for them. Boré. Ziyech.
Well, the host dominating possession. It really has been impressive. Can they keep that pressure on and get the goal their play deserves? They just need to be a little bit more clinical.
And a chance for them to nudge in front. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. Happy to take on the shot and putting his body on the line. Wide.
Well, no real direction, but the power was there, and you're right, it's just come past the post.
Olasa. It's with Hakim Ziyech. It's with Lucas Olasa. Rafael Santos Boré. Kukcu. Intelligent threaded pass here. Danger averted. Renato Tapia. An awful lot of green space to run into. Cleared away. Tapia on the ball. Gertruida with it. Senesi. Renato Tapia. Kukju. Still passing it around with authority. It's opening up for them. Whatever it takes, can they take the lead here? Just a bit too high with that powerful effort.
Yeah, he's just leaned back, Derek. Power was there, but not the direction.
Daily Blitz. Rafael Santos Borré. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? Easy peasy for the goalkeeper. Daily Blitz. Promes. Blitz. It's with Hakim Ziyech. Promes. Alvarez now. It's with David Neres. Ziyech. It's there for him. And turned onto the woodwork. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Accurately. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. And with that, the first half draws. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Rafael Santos Borré. Promes. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Cleared away comprehensively. Blint. Quincy Promes. It needs an accurate cross. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. An abundance of space. It was a fine-looking attack, but now they've given the ball away. Olasa. Splendid tackle, and a throw-in coming up. I must say, this looks promising. Still pushing. He's got to score! And how about that for reflex action?
Perfect goalkeeping. He waited, and then look at him spring.
He's driven in the corner. Well, punch happy, the keeper. Gertruida. Well, they're keeping their opponents moving and guessing. And the cross is very much on.
Well, there you have it, right on cue with the stats. And it tells you everything you need to know about the team today. They've been so poor in front of goal, wasteful, and the manager is furious. I know what they'll be doing next week, shooting practice, day after day.
Van der Heyden with it. A very good challenge. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Olasa. Not giving him a moment's peace. fired over. Well, he got the touch on the ball, and so a corner it'll be. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And the goalkeeper up to the task.
Well, yeah, it's a decent save, but if he lets that in, you'd be asking questions.
They've taken this corner short. Giving them a different option by moving in field. It has to be! What an opportunity it was to score the first goal of the match.
Well, I'm not sure he'll get a better chance than